This movie, it went straight to my heart. I just found it so compelling, so complex. And I really got into your character, Vicky, and the Swede. They definitely had like a connection that was just loaded with respect and an understanding. And for that time, it was also unconventional.
Yeah.
But I saw that on camera, there would be just moments where they would look at each other and they understood. Was that rehearsed? Did that just happen organically? Did you and as your director speak to you about that?
I think it's all of those things. We got on the phone together and it was magic. Like, I really enjoyed talking to him, I remember, and his passion and his vision and his investment to the material was so alive on the phone from Scotland. I think he was in Scotland when he called me. It was so alive. I wanted to just swim in that for as long as I possibly could. And he was really keen on setting up this relationship between the Swede and Vicky, and that they've known each other. So that really informed for me, there's a shorthand between them then. There's no getting to know you when we start this film. We know each other and have known each other for a real long time. Like when you're dealing with that best friend of yours, you don't need to talk about what you want to drink. She knows what you want. She knows and that was the experience. And then when we met and we were on set and we're rehearsing it, it organically came. It just, you could feel it. And he's so open, Ewan, as an actor and as a director, that floodgate, he just lets it open.
Yeah, I could totally see how that clicked between the two of you. It really was just like, pow.
Thanks.
Yes. So this film is definitely a period piece, but it's also timeless. How do you see it being relevant to today?
Oh, I think it's almost impossible to not see it as being relevant to today. This film, it's almost like there are some snapshots and moments that you could quite literally pull out and place in a circulator or put it on the news and see in today's as being part of today's consciousness. And that rub up, I think, is impossible to ignore when you go to see the film. I think what's exciting about watching the film, though, is audiences, I hope, will leave and start recognizing where we have been as compared to where we are. And then it's begging the question of each of us, where do we want to be and what are we prepared to do to get there?
Yes. I love the scenes that people can say were, and I don't want to minimize the film to this because it's so much more, but there's the scenes where you could say it's like police brutality. Did shooting those scenes strike a chord for you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it quite literally was happening right in front of me on set. I was looking out the window and watching it. And, it was hard to watch that because those stuntmen who are geniuses and great are so real and alive. And it hurt because you realize that there are people still today aching to be heard on that issue.
Absolutely.
And so, and for my own corner of the sky, it begs, what can I do and what can we all do so that people don't feel this way and feel like their voices are heard? And so when it came time to use my words in the scene, I felt like I wanted to inject this current time and my feelings on it into it.
Made in Hollywood.
Thanks for watching this interview. As always, don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think in the comment section below. For the next Made in Hollywood interview, click right here. Do it. Click it.